ultimate battle.
Man, fucking intro. We ain't got time for that. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm OTG. I'm the Great, or whatever you want to call me. And today we have some hype ass shit. We have finally a new Storm 4 trailer. And it's nice to see that fucking CC2's finally getting a hold of that Levy Brush font. But anyway, so let's start with what you got to see here. So we have basically a demonstration of the graphics. That's what all these trailers are meant to be. And from right now, from what I'm seeing, it kind of looks like they're just making everything shiny and stuff like that. They're adding more to the facial animation, which surprises me. I didn't know they could do that. And here's what kind of fucks me up. Why is it in the trailer that's meant to like show off how good this game is? Why can you show frame drops? Why are frame drops acceptable? Like, you see them a couple of times in here. It's not just that one part. Like, I don't know. But anyway, so we have giant battles back, like the Choji versus the Ghetto statue. I don't know how many people actually like that fight. I was cool with it. I was cool with everything in Storm 3 with the exception of the last little bit of the BG fight, but I'll go into that whenever that situation arises, if it ever does. So basically, just more demonstrations of upcoming boss battles, fights that we need to see. What's going to be interesting though is what they're going to do with the storyline, because if you've played Storm 3, you know it doesn't end like it's supposed to in the manga or anime at this point, yeah, because they're past that. So I don't know, it's just going to be interesting to see how they link it all together. I've watched the trailer several times at this point, and it's insane that it looks this good for what it is. And I meant to do this at the start of the video. Shoutouts to Anime Games Online. Appreciate that. He was one of the dudes who uploaded the trailer for us to see, so obviously shout out to him. But yeah, I'm just sitting here recording this, watching it several times through, trying to figure everything out. And like I said, it all looks very good from what I can see, with the exception of those frame drops, which is ridiculous, but hopefully those will be sorted out once it's finally coming around. What's different about Storm 4 and, say, Xenoverse, for me anyway, is Storm 4 has a lot higher expectations than Xenoverse did, because Xenoverse came from an angle that you really don't see for continued licenses. Like, you don't see games having to start from scratch. Like, Xenoverse has nothing. Storm 4 has an engine that's already in place that they're building off of. It's obvious that they're building off of because of the way this looks. It basically just looks like they amplified what they have already. So, if this game is just meant to be a build on what they already have, they better add some crazy shit. And it looks like they're at least trying with the whole switching, switching team leaders, whatever they officially referred to it as. Those are steps in the right direction. I'm curious to see how the actual fighting works, because they're doing what they did with Storm 3. They're showing off the boss fight so you can like get excited for what's in the story mode, which is what I think a lot of people want to see. So that's a good step. But I am interested to see how they're actually going to change the overarching gameplay instead of just like these boss fights, which we already know are going to be awesome, because honestly, in the past couple of games, there are only a few that I didn't like. Like, I didn't like the BG one just because it was frustrating, but, you know, outside of that, there aren't any that are just flat out bad. There are ones that have elements that aren't the most enjoyable, but that doesn't mean, you know, hey, the fight was bad. It just means there was this one part of the fight that was annoying and kind of wore down on it. So, I don't know, dude. I'm really excited, and I want to see how this goes. I want to see what they have to really offer, and it's exciting, dude. I can't wait to see how they handle the next gen. They showed in the big gameplay trailer they had with Madara. I guess it wasn't even a trailer, it was more of a demo. Between Madara and Hashirama, they showed the whole boss fight. Maybe not the whole boss fight, but majority of it. And they said in the bottom right corner throughout the whole thing, just to kind of cover their ass, that it was early development gameplay, that it wasn't really anywhere near what it was going to be. But the thing is, I've noticed a lot of games coming exclusively to next gen have been doing that lately. So I really don't know, dude. I want to see how it goes, and I'm holding faith, but we'll just have to see at the end of the day if they can be held to their word. Hopefully they can, because stuff like this is awesome to watch, and I'm sure the boss fight will be fun to play and everything, but I want the whole game to be this good. I don't want just this one part of it to be... I don't want one part to be solid and the rest of it to lack. Like, Storm 3 had that issue, at least with me. The story mode was awesome, particularly the boss fights. Everything else was a little bit lackluster. Like, I didn't like the open world exploration. They did better than they did in Storm 2, where you walk in a straight line for, you know, sometimes 10 minutes at a time. But there are just things about it that they can fix very easily, and I'm hoping that they do see what we want, and hopefully through fan feedback and stuff like that, we can get what we're after. So, I don't know, dude. I'm excited, and I hope Storm 4 is all that it's hyped up to be. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the trailer, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Later.